Hello and welcome to this video on Crypto Billionaire, in which we're going to tell you why you should own at least 20 Litecoins. Talking about the history, on October 7th, 2011, Charlie Lee, a former Google employee who eventually became an engineering director at Coinbase, published Litecoin as an open source client on GitHub. Litecoin is a cryptocurrency that was created using the source code of the Bitcoin core client. It varies from Bitcoin in key respects. Rather than using BTC's SHA-256 algorithm, Lee chose SCRYPT to address the scalability issue associated with blockchain technology. Lee made Litecoin available to the entire public after mining 150 coins. On October 13, 2011, the Litecoin network went operational. Litecoin has a webpage, which can be viewed here, that has chronicled its various changes over time. Litecoin, like all cryptocurrencies, is a transactional money that executes transactions via blockchain technology. Litecoin was released under the MIT X11 license and is uncensored and uncontrolled by the government. LTC is the ticker symbol for the stock. Litecoin was established with two main goals in mind. The first goal was to create a digital money that would make transactions easier and more efficient. The second goal was to emphasize the speed and cost challenges connected with blockchain so that well-established institutions could more readily embrace and incorporate it as a method of payment for products and services. From a maximum supply of 84 million LTC, Litecoin had a circulating supply of 66,752,415 LTC. Mined coins account for 79% of all coins. Price performance of Litecoin in 2020 and 2021. After holding a price of $39.45 in January, no one could have guessed what was about to happen to the financial market. The coronavirus outbreak triggered a market meltdown, with most assets hitting new lows. Litecoin did not lose much value and had risen to $41.8 by the end of June. Cryptocurrencies had regained popularity thanks to institutional and beginner traders and investors. The distribution of stimulus checks in the United States also influenced new cryptocurrency investments significantly. As a result, the price of Litecoin skyrocketed, reaching $126.49 by the end of 2020. Litecoin's price has nearly doubled in 2021, resulting in significant profits for investors. In 2021, Litecoin provided excellent profits to traders and investors. Litecoin, on the other hand, took a beating in the years preceding up to the outbreak. So, what gave Litecoin a new lease on life? Was there widespread acceptance by mainstream institutions? Was it the dread of missing out, or was it something else entirely? Litecoin has a market capitalization of $11.6 billion and is traded at a price of roughly $175. Since the beginning of the year, the aggregate value of the cryptocurrency has climbed by 35%. What is the source of such a price increase? What are the main reasons for the coin's rise? What are the benefits of purchasing Litecoin? What are the advantages you should think about before investing in Litecoin? Litecoin was developed using the same technology as its parent cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Fortunately, Bitcoin's biggest flaw was its delayed transaction processing, which was discovered by the founder, Charlie Lee. Due to the inability to process transactions quickly enough, network congestion developed, resulting in high fees on the Bitcoin network. As a result, Charlie Lee chose to ignore Bitcoin's SHA-256 proof-of-work method. This is due to the fact that the proof-of-work necessitates the usage of bespoke hardware, such as application-specific integrated circuits, or ASICs. Litecoin, on the other hand, employs the SCRYPT consensus algorithm. The main advantage of SCRYPT is that it allows more people to confirm a transaction using simple technological equipment. Litecoin can be mined using a standard central processing unit CPU and graphics processing unit GPU in a personal computer. A transaction in Litecoin takes an average of 2 minutes and 30 seconds to complete. This is the same amount of time it takes to mine a block. The average confirmation time for Bitcoin is 13.95 minutes. Litecoin has a transaction rate of 56 transactions per second, while Bitcoin has a transaction rate of 4.6 transactions per second. Despite the many decentralized finance applications that run on its blockchain, Ethereum only processes 10 to 15 transactions per second. This has a direct bearing on the price. Litecoin has an average cost of $0.039296 and has a pretty fast transaction speed. The average transaction price for Bitcoin is $23.94, whereas Ethereum's fee is 8.99 $0.934. Because of its minimal costs, Litecoin is an excellent alternative for initiating and receiving payments. Users who have resorted to Bitcoin as a secure money transfer solution will benefit from Litecoin. The daily use rate of Litecoin is impressive. Statista, one of the most trusted and reliable consumer and industry trackers, did a study on the number of daily cryptocurrency transactions. Bitcoin, Monero, Ethereum Classic, Ripple, Chainlink, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Dogecoin, and Stellar were all on the list, including Litecoin. The trades between January and April 2021 were described in the report. The research backed up with real-world use cases, which helps to explain why LTC is expected to skyrocket in 2021. According to BitInfo charts, there were 4,420 average transactions per hour in the last 24 hours and 106,073 total transactions. This explains the $4.8 billion in cryptocurrency trade activity recorded on many exchanges. Trader and investor confidence in LTC is reflected in such activities. As a criterion for determining whether an asset will be a good investment or not, investor confidence verifies that an asset is trading below its true value, making LTC an appealing investment in the near future. The supply of Litecoin is limited. LTC has a circulating supply of 66,752,415 LTC out of a maximum supply of 84 million at the time of writing. All of the LTC will be mined in the not-too-distant future. This will result in scarcity, which is why gold has been used as a hedge against inflation for so long. Scarcity is driving institutional investors to buy Bitcoin in large quantities right now. When LTC gets more difficult to obtain, holders of the asset decide how much they want to sell it for. LTC's buyers would go to any length to get their hands on the cryptocurrency. When this occurs, the market will be subject to laws of supply and demand. As a result, the price of Litecoin would skyrocket. The Miami Dolphins, an American football team, announced Litecoin as their official cryptocurrency in 2019. This collaboration propelled Litecoin in front of an audience of millions of people around the world at a time when adoption of cryptocurrencies continues to gain momentum and the ecosystem is able to support real-world use cases in ways previously not possible, said Charlie Lee, founder and managing director of the Litecoin Foundation. We see this as a tremendously effective approach to raise awareness and educate people about Litecoin and cryptocurrencies. Litecoin has been able to enter into a new market for the past 3 years thanks to this relationship. It exposes the coin to the teams, stadiums, in-game branding, and advertising. It's also available as a payment option on the team's internet domains and digital content. PayPal announced the debut of their crypto checkout service in late March 2021. The main goal of this service is to allow customers in the United States to pay for goods and services with their cryptocurrency holdings. Litecoin was featured among other cryptocurrencies as a payment option that can be used to pay for merchandise at over 29 million PayPal retailers. Litecoin can also be purchased and traded with PayPal. This makes the cryptocurrency available to more than 377 million PayPal users who trust the online payment service to keep their cryptocurrency safe and secure. Skrill stated in 2018 that wallet holders would be able to buy and sell cryptocurrencies instantaneously. Skrill's website lists Litecoin as one of the cryptocurrencies available. Skrill is used by over 40 million people in 30 countries. As a result, many cryptocurrency skeptics now have an equal opportunity to try out Litecoin on a safe and secure platform. The daily trading volumes of Litecoin have benefited greatly from transactions on these platforms. As more people become interested in cryptocurrencies, volume should increase, favorably impacting the Litecoin price. Upgrades are possible with an open-source platform. BTC's core client was forked into Litecoin. Ethereum, Tron, Cardano, EOS.io, Neo, Flow, and Polkadot, among others, have improved blockchain technology's capabilities. Through DeFi protocols and applications, Litecoin can be improved to compete with such cryptocurrencies. Furthermore, as an open-source platform, Litecoin provides developers with the flexibility to implement modern software security patches. Litecoin thrives on open source to keep it safe from hazards of blockchain as hackers develop new and improved methods of hacking into networks. This will aid in the prevention of large-scale LTC thefts worth millions of dollars. Hacking attempts are less likely to succeed. Litecoin and other cryptocurrencies such as Dash and eventually Ethereum followed Bitcoin. Bitcoin and Ethereum both suffered hacking issues in its early days, which led to the updates and the creation of Ethereum Classic. Furthermore, BTC and ETH continue to use proof of work, which slows down transactions. Ethereum established a new network that is still in the early stage of development. As a result, the smart contracts platform's network remains congested. Litecoin's SCRYPT algorithm, in contrast to these blockchains, execute transactions much faster. Hackers will find it impossible to hack the network if transactions are processed fast. As a result, LTC is less vulnerable to fraud, boosting its acceptance and usage rates. Thanks for watching, guys. That was all.